Rudy, just what do you think about this matchup now? We haven't talked to you since it was Warriors, and just the keys for you guys going into this series here.
I think it's a big challenge for us. These guys have won many times. They are championship organization, championship team, and we have to match that. To match that over there. Obviously, some all-time great players, and we're gonna have to be our best to beat this team.
You and Draymond have a history. Like, how do you approach just the individual matchup with him?
To me, it's a team matchup. I'm really focused on, try to help my team win, try to be the best Rudy I can be, and play basketball. Obviously, he's Draymond. He's also an all-time great defender. He's gonna be really physical. He's gonna be himself, right? And for me, it's really about being myself and also being physical and doing all the things I need to do to help my team win.
How challenging is that, though? I mean, he's presumably going to try to bait you at different times.
I enjoy it. I enjoy, competitive, aspect of the game and the physicality and all these things. So I'm excited. I'm excited to, he's a fierce competitor, and so am I.
And when it comes to just managing the emotion of the game, whether it's with Draymond trying to instigate some things or just fishing, how do you think you guys did Series 1, and now what do you need to do to make sure you're kind of on that level in this series?
I thought we did a pretty good job, in the first round. I think for us it's really about focusing on us, outside noise, trash talking, all these things. It's part of the game, but it's a lot of things that can distract us from being as good as we can be and as connected as we can be to one another. So just be focusing on each other, focusing on the game, and don't let anything distract us from the bigger picture and our ultimate goal, championship.
The way you personally closed out the first round with that monster Game 5, does that give you any kind of juice for this run? I mean, obviously you're about team success, but just the fact that you could have such an individual impact on that win.
I know who I am. I know every game is different, but I know who I am. I know what I can bring to the table. So it's, and once again, I can have 27 points, have a great game. I can also have 2 points and completely change the game also. So from the outside, I can see the difference. But for me, it's just about doing whatever it takes to win every night and being the best Rudy that I can be. And of course, I'm coming every night with the mindset of dominating and doing whatever it takes.
Did you see any signs of growth in the fourth quarter or late game situations in the Lakers series that maybe you went through it in the regular season, you guys could figure it out?
100%. I think I remember like 3 quarters into the season, I think we were saying that, our clutch offense was really costing us a lot of games. And we addressed it. We obviously individually, collectively looked into it and made sure that we were learning, and then we started to get better from that, from going through these tough losses, a lot of them in the clutch. So that's the beauty of of the struggle that we went through in the season. I think it truly helped shape who we are and shape us into a better team coming into the playoffs.
Rudy, in the first 3 game ones of the second round, the road team has won. Do you guys see that and just kind of have the urgency to set the tone in this series with your game 1? Just like what can happen to...
I didn't need to see that to have the urgency.
Yeah.
These guys are, like I said, they are winners. They are competitors. And I don't, there's a lot of talk about them potentially being tired. They've been playing every other day. They are professionals. They are in great rhythm. They are not going to be tired. And for us, it's a big challenge to, after not playing for 6 days, to come in and play up to their level of intensity, or even at a higher level of intensity, and be ready to set the tone.
How much do you embrace that challenge? I mean, even last year heading the game one against Phoenix after a 5-6 day layoff, you guys played incredibly well. 5 days heading into game one against the Lakers, played incredibly well. So you guys presumably are ready for this.
I know individually I did, and I know as a team we did everything we could to prepare, to stay sharp, to use this day to get better, recover, and then get ready for the big challenge that's upon us. So now it's just finally I'm excited to get to play basketball because I'd rather play than watch.
Rudy, you've obviously had, some history with Mike. Is that something in the back of your mind in these games of like, this might be one of Mike's last runs at a championship?
For sure. I mean, it's. I think when you've been in this league for many years, obviously I don't like whether it's year 12, year 16 for Mike, 17. I think we all realize that you don't get every year. You don't get an opportunity to win a championship, right? And when you have that opportunity, you really you have a different approach to every day and every game, and you really seize that moment differently, And when I look at Mike every day, I'm like, this might be, who knows? It might be his last year playing like that, or next year might be his last year. You never know, but those opportunities don't come often, and we work really hard to put ourselves in that position, and we definitely want to take advantage of it.
Coach has been talking kind of all week about the transition game being really important and trying to slow that down with Golden State. What's kind of your role in slowing down that transition? Is it offensive rebounds, physicality?
For us, it's about being sharp mentally. Obviously taking care of the ball is huge. It's harder to get back after turnovers, but just try to play as good basketball as we can play, get good shots. Obviously, we're a team that go to the offensive boards. That puts a lot of pressure on the other team, and then they are really good in transition. And we have to be sharp mentally to be able to get back and match and communicate.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rudy.
Thank you.